Houston Rockets basketball is back. Season premiere. Let's talk about it. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another edition and the season premiere of Summit State of Mind, presented to you by the Apollo Podcast Network and powered by Big City Wings. In this episode, we're going to talk about the Rockets schedule that's coming up within the next couple of weeks, our official in-season predictions, and of course, we're going to end the episode on some games, but I cannot start any episode, any type of season premiere without the A-team. I'm talking about boys, talking about co-hosts. I'm talking the big dog, my big little oos. Got DJ to my left or right, wherever you're looking at camera-wise.
What's up, y'all?
I got my brother, the GM, Justin. We live. Hey, we're so back, guys. I gave us a month off. I told everyone, rest up. We in the off season officially. Get your rest. Get all your shit together, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back strong. How we feeling today?
Facts. I'm feeling good, man. I'm ready to get the season going. What about you, man?
You already know, man. Like, we were focused on wrestling the squared circle for a little bit, but, you know, we back and bringing it some basketball, you know what I'm saying? Some round ball rock. Give it to me, baby.
Round ball
Time
rock.
to watch some Sengun and Jalen hoops, man. I'm ready.
Are we back? Are we officially back?
Yeet. Let's go.
Tribal
man.
Chief,
my
the Tribal
God,
Chief.
man.
Oh, are we gonna acknowledge the Tribal Chief one time on the show? We can. One's up. No? Am I the only one?
You know,
Really? Not you?
Nah.
You're not gonna ones up for him?
Nah.
Will you ones
Nah,
up for
Jimmy
You
Albert?
need to apologize to Jay. That's what he needs
First,
then we can get to acknowledging.
I like
Apologize
that.
to Jay, man.
That's some real shit right
Yeah,
there,
man.
bro.
How about this? For all our Turkish listeners, let's acknowledge Şengün.
All right.
One time.
We'll do that.
One's up.
I'll
One's
do
up
that.
for LP. One's up for LP.
What's up, man?
Can
All
we
right,
can we
y'all.
acknowledge Jalen? Yay.
Yeah.
The timid, me and DJ were so timid. We were like,
You know,
yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I love Jalen.
Yeah, no,
I'ma
I
do
love
it.
Jalen too. I hope he succeeds.
We are supporters of the boys. We want the best
Absolutely.
duo in the NBA. That's what we want.
I want that
Best
shit.
duo in the
dude.
I'll
NBA.
acknowledge everybody on this team except for Jock Landale.
Yay.
Wait, he's still on the team?
Yes, he is still
We
here.
accepted
He's
his-
still there, bro.
Wow,
here.
I am finding this all out in real time, guys. Real time
He's
right
only
now.
here as Australian representation because
Oh.
we signed, what's his name?
Steven Adams from
No,
New
no, no,
Zealand.
no, the other guy.
Oh, the other guy.
I forgot his name.
I have no idea.
We
what
have
his name
all
is.
corners of the world covered then.
Yeah, we do.
If that's
We
the
do.
case.
We do.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the episode right now. Look, we're about to get into the season. Like I said, season premiere for the Summit right here. It took a month off, and now we're back. Let's talk the schedule coming up. There's, like, literally, we always, like, Christmas time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's happening right now. You know, the feeling of jubilation of, hey, man, maybe my team can actually win the title this year. You know what I mean? Or maybe my team can make the playoffs
Endless
this year.
positivity.
You know what I mean? Endless positivity.
Baby
Everyone
steps.
is 0-0. Everyone is tied.
Facts.
So we're all starting like on equal footing as of right now. So
Yeah.
important media, basically important schedule notes coming up, and I just want to run it down by y'all along with also with our listeners. We got Media Day coming on September 30th. The following day, we got training camp on October 1st. We have our preseason game, our first preseason game on October 7th, and we open the Rockets season officially against, I think, the Charlotte Hornets at home on October 23rd.
Yup.
Big Goose, over to you first. You just talking about, you know, I'm dropping the schedule. 9 days away from Media Day. We get to see official pictures of the squad in a uniform.
Facts.
We get to see Reed Shepherd in a uni along
Yeah.
with Jalen Green and Alp and all the guys together for the first time officially. How are we feeling? I dropped the whole list by you. Everything's going to happen within the next month or so. How are we feeling knowing that Rocket season is literally just around the corner?
I mean, feeling great. We get to run it back with the same guys. We're just adding a few key pieces like Reed. We're getting a healthy Steven Adams.
Big.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Huge.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good to see the squad back and to see what their potential can be with a full healthy squad. You know, because we lost LP for that last month and a half of the season, and we got to see the true number one option or whatever in Jalen. You know, him pop off. So it's just a lot of stories that goes on to the season. Can LP come back and be that person he was before the injury? Can Jalen carry on that month of March or April onto a full season? So I mean, I'm excited. I think every Houston Rockets fan should be excited because you never know.
I love what you said in regards to like storylines that are coming up. I think the storylines, there's so much stories. Can the Rockets actually make the play-in or go beyond that and make the playoffs? GM, over to you right now. You know, talking schedules, Big Goose talking. Obviously, the stories coming up in the season? What is kind of your mindset kind of going into it, knowing that Rocket season is just around the corner?
I think that the team is going to come on very strong to start. They, like I stated before,
Strong start.
Yeah, I like
They-
it.
We're calling it now.
I'm with 'em.
They had a taste of competition in terms of trying to get into the playoffs. I think they're going to come into training camp very serious. The young guys feel like hungry. A lot of the veterans are coming here and understanding, like, hey, this is a make or break year, not just for the team, but individually as people. Fred VanVleet has an option after next year, after the season, correct? Dylan Brooks, second year of his bloated contract. He understands that he's got to keep his spot. He's got to perform in order to stay on this roster. We got Amen Thompson nipping at the toes, trying to get into the starting lineup. Cam Whitmore even as well. With improvement with a lot of the young guys and additions, like you stated, Steven Adams. There's a lot going on with this team, and I do think that once training camp hits, it's gonna be a little bit more serious now. You already saw Jalen Green's mini camp in LA. I think this team is born, breaded, and ready to start, and I think that they might struggle a little bit in the preseason because I think it's just kind of like a feeling out process.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe that this team will start very strong because the energy is there. Ime Udoka is the coach. It's year 2 of Ime,
Right.
so you already know that the foundation has been laid. Now it's just their turn to kind of water the plant, allow it to grow a little bit and blossom, and we'll see what it goes.
I think, and one point that we all, including myself, I missed it too. Their new practice center that opened up.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's huge.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
huge.
that is
Yes.
actually to kind of boast confidence in knowing that like Tillman spent the money. Like, hey man, our owner's like going
Yeah.
to bat for us.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like they opened up a brand new practice center, which at the end of the day will help help heal injuries. Obviously, it gives them a better spot to kind of rest, recuperate, train.
State of the art.
State of the art.
I'll say
You can
this:
get-
have y'all driven past it at all?
No, I haven't driven past it.
It's
yet.
always, it's probably always like
Well, I'll
heavy traffic.
I'll say
over
this.
there.
I'll say
Dude,
this.
I try to avoid. I avoid that like the
avoid that
plague,
area.
bro.
I'm gonna let everybody know. I drive past it whenever I go visit Apollo's Wing Joint,
notice
Houston's
he's-
Wing Joint, Big City
You notice he
Wings.
sat up when he had to talk. He had to let the people know.
I mean, I gotta let the people
let
know.
the
where-
people know.
It's right down 610. I pass it up every time I go to Marquee, Big City Wings, where we'll be having a watch party tomorrow for the Texans. Heads up for everyone over there. But, just throwing that out there. It's a nice, big practice facility. It's huge. It looks beautiful. Houston Rockets logos all over the spot. So if you're ever in Houston on 610, you'll catch it.
Nice.
Literally. It's
Okay.
over there. It's beautiful. And I'm excited.
I think another great thing about it is that it also gives. I'm not saying like free agents are gonna, but like. It's not the iPad of like the Daryl Morey era, but like showing something that's state of the art like that's pretty cool.
this is a new
for
era.
free agents. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like for free agents to want to come in, or if there's a player in the future, Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Anyways, but if there's a player down the road
Yo.
that may want to come to Houston,
Wow.
yeah, I'm throwing
What a
it out
name
there. I'm
drop.
throwing it out there. I'm throwing it out there.
It does represent a
Right.
new era for this franchise.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Get rid of the ghosts of, no offense, but like Daryl Morey, James Harden, all those guys
Like
that was
fully,
here.
yeah,
It's
fully
like
getting rid of it.
Yeah, so I think it's perfect for us. It's more space. We don't have to practice, or the guys don't have to practice in like that little. I ain't gonna call it little, but it's not enough room. And yeah, it
And it was
kinda
inside
small.
Toyota
It was
Center.
kind of small,
Yeah,
and it was in
yeah.
Toyota Center, right?
Yep.
It was like in
Right.
about or wherever it was in Toyota Center.
Yeah, it was like next to it, right? Oh no,
Yeah.
it was George R. Brown, right?
No,
No,
it was.
no, no.
Oh, no,
it was
it was
inside
next
to it.
Toyota Center.
Yeah,
so
it's
like-
like literally when you walk outside, you can see
Oh,
inside.
that's right.
the
That's right.
practice
Yes,
facility, yeah.
yes. See, it's like stuff like that. It's like it was cool for the time when Toyota Center first opened, like what 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
It can't last like in real time now. Like you have to start investing into your players, into the facilities that you create. If you want to stay ahead of the curve to beat these other teams, like it bodes confidence for these players.
Yeah.
So it's an exciting time right now to be a Rockets fan. Telling you guys right now. I think this season coming up will be the most exciting season since the last year of Harden with that first year of Russell Westbrook. I think this is the most exciting year we have of Rockets basketball ahead. I think it's a big time right here. Let me present a question, y'all, before we move on to our next subject, because I actually just thought of it just now. Houston Rockets, with the 5 starters that we have, boasting a bench a plethora bench with Reed Shepard and Tari Eason, Amen Thompson, Steven Adams, Jayshawn Tate, all these guys. Cam Whitmore as well.
Yeah.
So, and then our starting five, and Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, Dylan Brooks, Alperen Şengün. Question: do you believe that this is one of the deepest teams in the NBA? Doesn't have to be number one, but do you believe that this could be one of the deepest teams possibly in the entire NBA as of right now?
Yeah.
Big Goose, over to you first. What do you think? Do you think it could be the deepest?
It is.
Could be.
Is it like, I'm gonna say it's like top. It's on a borderline of top 10 deepest rosters in the league, but sometimes deep rosters don't always mean
Sure.
success. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. Like
Mm.
yeah. So, but yeah, this is a deep
like
roster.
that.
This is a deep roster. We got proven young guys. Well, some proven young guys.
Some.
You got hungry rookies. You got a vet, who's trying to make a comeback too. I mean, hey, I think this roster is deep. It's just all about how if they can put the wins together.
Right.
Yeah.
Jim, do you agree? Do you think?
Yeah,
This could be?
I definitely agree with DJ's assessment. I do believe that with a healthy group of veterans and young players kind of intermingling, we're seeing guys like Jalen Green and Alperen Şengün moving from youngster rookies going into their fourth year to kind of being like, we're almost veterans. So I think that we got that perfect mixture of what is like, the vets with Fred, Jeff Green, Steven Adams, Dylan Brooks, with a mixture of like the guys in the middle, like Jalen, LP, even Tari Jabari, and then the youngsters like Men, Cam, Reed Shepard. Like, I think that we got a healthy amount of everybody in the league that's established, trying to be established, healthy competition with a coach that is highly competitive. So I think that even with it being very deep, whether you find it can be a success, that's we'll wait for that. We'll wait for that to be seen.
Right.
But like
TBD.
Yeah, exactly. But with that being said, like the team is I think the team is very deep, and the starting lineup might not be the same at the end of the year. So that's kind of what we're seeing, and it's healthy. I think that's wonderful for the team as long as egos are kind of like brushed aside.
And
everyone
check,
believes that they're the shit, to be frank, but they understand that there's a greater good in terms of success with the team.
Well, what if they are the shit? Can we give it to them?
Everyone in the league is the
Hey,
shit,
come
bro. You
on
made
now.
it into the NBA.
Come on
You
now.
are 100% the shit.
Come
Even
on
if
now.
you're in the G League,
especially
you're
if
the
you're,
shit.
Especially if you're 6'7" and over, you have a chance with Angel Reese.
Yo, what a statement.
they were like, hey, Jaylen Brown, 6'6". Sorry, bro.
I mean, he's good.
He's good.
He's fine. Yeah, I was like, I think
he got old
my
dude
man
girl.
is just
He
fine.
all right,
Redacted.
man. Yeah, we
He's
don't,
a
Yeah,
we
he's
don't talk about
he's with
redacted.
redacted, but I mean, he's a champion. So, all right, boys, let's go ahead and move on to the next subject. Obviously, very important subject. Let's put the official season prediction. We've been talking record. We've been talking record since the offseason. But here we go. On September 21st, we are going to talk the exact record. I want to go back to this video once we're in April and just see how close we are or how far off we are.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and drop it right now.
What was our
Season-
finish run record last year?
41 and 41.
41,
Okay,
41.
okay.
So we finished right at 500.
Okay.
Right at 500. No major pieces leaving. We gained Reed Shepard. We essentially gained Steven Adams. Another year of growth for the young players. Year 2 of Amen Thompson. Like Big U said, there's a lot of stories coming into the season. The roster has gotten better. I think another year going by, obviously, helped with the growth with this team. Overall, what is the prediction for the season? When you drop your record right now, as well as y'all, I want all of our listeners to drop the season record today. Drop it on the YouTube comments. Drop the comments. Let us know who or what the Rockets' record is going to be by April, and if the Rockets may make the playoffs.
Oof.
I'm going to change it up, GM, to you first.
Okay.
Give me your Rockets season prediction, record prediction, and if they're going to make the play-in or the playoffs.
Okay. I mean, we spoke about it in length the last time that we were together. My confidence points were in very high. Shout out to Going in Raw. But I'll say this. I still think the Rockets get 50 wins. And the improvement in terms of not even at minimum improvement 9 wins. I think it's very possible a lot of teams definitely lost talent. And teams that did gain talent, it's questionable in terms of the additions, like fit-wise, correct?
Right.
Especially in the West. So, age, the Lakers, old. Warriors. Old. Nuggets lost crucial pieces. Like, these teams are not going to be as talented. It's more top-heavy, the conference, correct? That's what I'm focused on. So I do think my official prediction for the Rockets...
Sitting at 50-32.
51-31.
Whoa!
All right.
51-30. So another 10.
He squeaked out a
10
win.
10 additional wins. I do believe that both of our stars reach the next level. I think Jabari Smith Jr. is going to make a bigger jump in terms of improvement. I'm not saying like points,
Your
rebounds.
brother
I
looking
think
at you crazy.
little things in terms of his game.
Hey, let him cook. Let him cook.
It
Let the
doesn't
young
need to
man
be.
cook.
It doesn't need to be box score wise, but I do think that a lot of our young players improve. There's going to be a lot of we'll definitely struggle in certain stretches, but I do believe that the guys are more well equipped for the long run. So I do think that 50 wins is in their sights. I think it's going to happen this year. So I'm going to go 51-31.
51-31. Big Goose, over to you right now. Hi, I got a 51-31 record. He squeaked out an extra win. He had it at 50-32. Argued himself basically into adding one more win. What do you think? Over to you.
I'm gonna piggyback off what Justin said. But I'm not the record. But,
Okay.
I do agree that the West is still loaded, but there are some teams that are going to take that leap off, or just take a little.
Phoenix.
Yeah, hopefully Phoenix.
I think the only team that really
Lakers.
moves up is like Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis. But like you got the teams like Phoenix, Golden State, Los Angeles Lakers, maybe the Clippers because they lost Paul George.
Yep.
I'm taking in the fact that I'm also taking the fact that like you said, we've gotten better. I'm going to say 52.
You going one?
But it will be either a 6 or 7 seed because this West is still stacked.
Bro,
You still
bro.
got
Wow.
Minnesota. You still
Yep.
got Denver. You still
Yep.
got
Dallas.
You still have
Memphis too.
Memphis. They're getting job back. Who else? It's teams out there. But we're gonna be around a 6 or 7 seed. Hopefully, we'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Without
not having to
playing.
play
Yeah,
in.
without the play-in,
without
yeah.
So
playing.
that's what we're all hoping
Yeah.
for at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, but I say 52 wins as a 6 seed. But this conference is still like really good, and
Okay.
You never.
So
know.
I got 51 wins over here with the GM. I got 52 with Big Goose. Okay. And let me drop some history right here just so everyone's aware before I give my prediction. Every year, ever since we've started the show, I have overshot. Remember every time I've overshot our record. I've always said when the Rockets had the very worst record, I think when we had like 20 wins for the season, I had us pegged at like 35. Like I have consistently overshot my record every single year. I have been wrong every single year.
If you were overshooting like in
I've
shot put, you'd be a
overshot.
gold medalist, brother.
Oh, dude, 100%, bro. Like if I was a putt guy or golf guy, like I could never do it. Like I'd consistently hit grass. Like I consistently hit the sand. It'd be terrible. But in this sense, I'm gonna go Oppo Taco on y'all.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take less than y'all.
Wow.
I'm gonna go 48-34. Just because I think if the trend continues and Kenny continues to be wrong, if I undershoot, maybe the Rockets will go over. Maybe there's a chance the Rockets go over. I think realistically, 48-50 is probably kind of the safe spot in terms of record. But I've always overshot. I've always been the guy that's been like, oh, yeah, the Rockets are going to make some noise this year, and they're going to shock the world. Remember,
Yeah.
every time we've talked about this, and I said it last year. I thought they'd make the play-in.
Even last year, I said like 35,
Right.
38 wins. and
Right.
then
I think
41,
I had him at 45.
Yeah.
Like, I had him at
Yeah,
44,
I mean,
45.
it's
So
very
there's
fair,
a
very
chance
fair.
here. But
Yeah.
to reverse jinx the whole thing, I'm going to go under. I'm going to go 48-34, which is probably what they may end up getting.
I love it.
But 48-34, that's my record. I think overall, look, guys, right now before we move on to our next subject, I want y'all to drop your prediction right now. Drop it in the comments. Boys, you know how much I love my comments. Comments are needed. Absolutely. They move the algo. Guys, I want to stay in the algo.
Yep.
You know, our Turkish listeners are always with us. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep us in the algo.
Love you, Turkey.
Yeah, we love you, Turkey.
Yeah.
You know, big time. Big time.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
love for Fresno, California as well. Love for Jalen Green's area.
There
Don't know
you
if you have any
go.
listeners there, but we have love for you.
Shout out to Philippines too, man.
Yeah.
Show us
Shout out
some
to
love.
Philippines.
Oh,
So,
100,
love. Show us some love.
100%. So, guys, right now, before we move on to our next subject, please comment, like this video, subscribe to our content, all of our content. So it's not just basketball stuff. We have wrestling, football, baseball, any type of sports you can ever believe. We have it covered through our network. Comment on this video right now of what you think the Rockets record will be this season. Every comment counts, and it keeps us in the algorithm, and it keeps us gaining subscribers as we continue to move up. Hopefully, just the rise of the Apollo YouTube account goes up along with the Houston Rockets record. So
There
I'm
you
just,
go. I
I'm
like-
just
I like the
saying.
sound of that.
I'm not
I like
spitting,
the
but I'm
sound of that.
spitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, boys, let's get ready to go to our last subject, obviously, which is the most fun one in my opinion, because we all love the short form content. We can't have some short form
Hey.
content without playing some games.
Love it,
We
love
gotta
it,
play
love
a
it.
game right now. So
Yeah,
I'm-
we in.
So basically, and I'm gonna give it to y'all real quick before I send this, because you guys are gonna review the text. So, all right, are y'all about ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Y'all ready for the short form content? Here we go.
We are
People
ready.
love a good short form content.
all right.
All right. Keep 4, cut 5 of these Houston Rockets. So basically what's going to happen
I
is
hate this
I'm going
game.
to send you a pool of players. So the text is happening right now. So basically, before I do this, before I send it to y'all, I want y'all to like basically so don't just like tell me, oh, I'm going to clump like 3 in one go. DJ, like I want you to go first. Tell me what player you want to keep, and then Justin's going to pick a player he wants to keep.
Okay.
Or go down, or maybe. Okay, how about we do this? Let's change it up. How about this? Let's have DJ go first. Justin can go second. You go down the line of who you want to keep and who you want to cut.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I'm basically sending it to you in text form.
Okay.
So, all right, cool. So it's going to y'all right now. Pull up your phones. And as they pull up their phones, guys, tell us what you think right now
Ooh-wee.
about these players. Keep
These
4,
names, bro.
cut 5. Oh, I've thrown some names. I've thrown some names.
These names.
I've thrown
crazy.
some names, and the best part about it is it's all going to show up on the
this
grid in front of the screen.
is
Okay. All
But
right.
this
I like
is
this.
this is fun, right? It's
That's
like
fun.
this is what
It's
we do.
interesting. You keep it interesting. I
It
like
keeps
it.
I keep you
Okay.
on your toes because like
Okay.
I've given y'all a mix of some current Rockets and I have sprinkled with a few different Rockets that you may not remember or may remember. So
Yep.
all right, Big Goose. Whenever you're ready, you can go down the line. Remember, so the rule is there's 9 players in total, so you're gonna keep 4, but you have to cut 5.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
So go down the line and we'll start with the first player and you can work your way down.
All right, first player we got Alperen Sengun. I'm keeping him obviously. You cannot get rid of a guy with like Alperen Sengun. Let's go. Kevin Martin.
Ooh.
I love this time here. I'm not gonna lie.
He averaged 21 points a
I fucked with
game.
Kevin Martin too,
Yeah,
bro.
He
That was
averaged
my
21
dude.
points a game.
Yeah.
Fucked them heavy,
His
man.
last season with us.
Look, you know what? I'm keeping Kevin Martin. I'm keeping Kevin Martin. You know
The
what?
first
Shout out to
shot.
K Martin, man. Shout out to
Okay,
K Martin.
I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that.
All
I'm
right,
with that.
PJ Tucker. You need a little defense.
He's gonna keep
And
everybody.
I'm looking at the list of these players.
You gotta keep going.
He's probably the best defensive player here. You know what?
Yo, he's gonna keep the first 3.
Yeah, I'm keeping PJ Tucker too.
Oh,
Keep it PJ. You need some defense.
So you're telling me,
My
okay?
God.
So you have you have 6 players left,
Yep.
and you can only select 1.
Watch how it works.
Okay, okay, okay,
All right,
okay.
so
I'm gonna let you cook.
Fred,
We are observing.
Fred Van Fleet, I love you. No, you got to go. Shane Battier. I love you, OG, but no. I'm going to skip over Jalen. And I'm going to skip over, actually, yeah, I'm going to skip over Jalen, and I'm going to skip over Carlos Delfino.
Okay.
Jabari, I'm sorry. No. Sorry, don't hate me. I'm
It's
sorry.
I'm not gonna hate you. I'm just gonna
Okay.
cry.
So, yeah, I'm
Don't worry about me.
all right, so, and I'm gonna cut Dylan too. So that leaves us between Carlos and Jalen Green.
Wow, so Delfino made the final.
Delfino made the
I-
final round.
I was a fan. I was a
Yo,
fan
he
of
was a
Delfino.
hooper.
He was a hooper.
Bro,
Was
he was here for 1 year and he was so
he
good.
was so good.
Made his mark.
I
Go watch
love
the
Delfino.
highlights.
Didn't he dunk on KD too?
He did. Round 1, game
I won
4, baby.
Yep, exactly. So,
We were in that game. We were at that game.
So yeah. Let's. Ooh.
Yo, man,
Ooh.
damn, it's some real shit right here, bro. It's some real shit.
You know what? Let's do it. This is interesting. I'm gonna keep Jalen. Cut Carlos. But Carlos,
You made it closer though.
yeah, I made it closer than y'all. Y'all be like, oh, he's bugging. No.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping Jalen, LP, Kevin Martin, and PJ. I'm cutting Fred, Shane, Jabari, Carlos, and Dylan.
Okay.
Boom.
I respect.
Yo, that's real, bro. That's
I
real.
respect game. Okay. Over to you,
Oh
GM.
man. Okay. I see this list, and there are at least like 6 players I want to keep. 3 of them I know for sure I can cut.
Go down the list though. Go down the list.
I'm gonna take
one by
reverse
one.
order.
Oh,
I'm gonna take
okay.
reverse order. Dylan Brooks. Everyone knows how I feel about that guy. He gone.
There you go. Damn.
Jabari Smith Jr. You're on the bubble, brother. I'm gonna keep you here for now.
Okay.
Carlos Delfino, bro, you had amazing gifts,
Yep.
and you dunked on KD. You're cut for me, bro.
I should have put Francisco Garcia in there. My bad, Justin.
I would have kept
That was one of
Francisco
his favorite-
Garcia.
That's one of his favorite
I would have
guys.
kept Cisco Garcia. Jalen Green, everyone knows. I'm keeping my boy. Jalen Green.
That was kind of a gimme for y'all.
he's
I gave
he's
y'all a
in it.
gimme.
He's
I
in
gave
it.
y'all 2 gimmies.
He's in it.
I gave
Shane
y'all 2
Battier, you're on the bubble, brother. I'm thinking about it. You are one of the smartest players ever. You guarded Kobe very well, and I think that you're extremely consistent, one of the best defenders to ever play or even put on a Rockets uniform. You're on the bubble. Fred VanVleet, that's a no for me, dog. Love you. I love Fred.
No yeet.
I
No,
love
he's
I
crazy.
love Fred. You know, me and
yeeted.
DJ got we like the same type of like game. I'm gonna be real. You know, so
Ain't nothing fun about that.
with
Picking
Fred,
the same players.
with Fred, that's a no from me, dog. Ugh. PJ Tucker, man. Okay, I'm gonna say this. He's staying on my team.
Okay.
When he signed
Jabari
with us,
can
when-
maybe get to that
hold on.
level.
When he signed with us,
Ugh.
I was a big PJ guy.
He was a big
I was
guy.
a PJ guy when he was
I
in
get
Phoenix.
it.
When he was in Phoenix, I was
wasn't
all about the
really
PJ.
rocking with
He was
PJ.
he was the James Harden stopper in the
You
beginning.
don't need PJ if you got if
I
you can
want
get
PJ.
Jabari.
Kevin Martin.
He's keeping.
Give it to me, baby.
Oh my gosh.
I want Kevin Martin, man. Alp, you're on my squad, baby.
Oh
I'm about to
my
say,
God, you guys are
don't piss
keeping the
off.
same-
Don't piss off Turkey, man. I'm about to say.
I ain't pissing off
So
Turkey,
wait, did
man.
y'all
I'm
essentially
taking-
keep the same players?
think we-
Y'all kept the
Kenny,
same players.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've got some bad news.
Uh-oh.
Jalen Green is on my team.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was pretty
and
sure.
I got PJ, Kevin Martin, Alperen
You took
Sengun.
the exact same players.
Me and
That's
DJ,
crazy.
we got the same.
That's crazy.
fucking
I did not expect that. I did not expect that.
This YouTube short is
So
not,
if
is
everyone
not gonna
hates
do
me,
well.
It's not.
they hate DJ too. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm
guys.
sorry.
I'm gonna come in like the random third man, like Hulk Hogan and NWO.
I wanna
Fine.
hear your
I'm gonna
squad.
give y'all my
Yeah, I
squad
wanna-
right
yeah, I
here.
wanna
Give,
hear
give the
yours.
squad.
Alperen
Kenny.
Şengün, keep. Kevin Martin, I love you, cut.
Okay.
PJ
Oh!
Tucker, cut.
Okay.
Fred VanVleet, keep.
Okay. Whoa.
Fred is an NBA champion. That's
Hey,
more
I
than what a
respect
lot
that.
of these other
I
players
respect
can
that.
say.
So is Shane Battier. Fair statement.
yeah, at the
Go
end
on.
of his career,
Go on.
when he like
He was with the Heat.
Yeah,
With the
he
Heat
was. He was.
twice.
he
Twice.
was in the Heatles era.
Oh yeah,
He
he
was.
was. He was.
So I kept LP. I'm keeping Fred. I kept Fred VanVleet. I'm keeping Shane. Oh wait, nope. Sorry, I can't keep Shane. I need more scores.
Whoa.
Cut Shane.
Mm,
Jalen's a maybe. Carlos Delfino, cut.
yo.
Jabari Smith, keep.
I knew.
Of
I knew he was gonna
course.
keep
See?
him.
That's consistent.
We all
That's-
know.
that was-
We all know.
Yeah.
We all know. Dylan Brooks cut. I will agree with y'all.
Okay,
Jalen
yeah.
Green and LP have to stay on the list.
Absolutely.
So I got Alperen Şengün, Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith. I kept all the currents.
You did.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That's
Not
a
gonna lie.
easy
That
gets,
is.
y'all.
That's
easy,
impressive.
Easy gets.
Impressive.
Boys, I'm just happy that we can all come together for this season premiere right now.
Yeah.
It's a big time episode for what we're doing right now. Kind of kick starts the season in the best way possible. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be bringing y'all more episodes now. And with this season premiere, we're going to pin out episodes about once a week at least.
For the
You may
moment.
see a little bit more.
Until the season starts,
At least
for
until
sure.
the season starts,
Yeah.
right? And then obviously if Alperen Şengün just Lil Bros Jokic again. You better believe him. We come
Hey.
on. We gonna come on the
Yo.
pod again.
Hey, man.
You know.
Yo,
If
little
he-
broin, damn.
If Jalen Green comes for the reins of best shooting guard in the NBA, you better believe we're gonna
I'm
get on
talking.
here.
Yeah.
We gonna talk. We gonna go. You know,
Oh,
there's gonna be a lot
100%.
more
We
episodes
we
coming
talking.
out.
We talking.
But more importantly, we just appreciate y'all for just kind of sticking with us.
Yeah.
The fandom of the Summit continues to grow. We're so proud to be your first listen for all Houston Rockets content.
Mm-hmm.
Very happy. Couldn't do it with a better group of guys than the guys sitting on the exact same couch as me.
What up? What up? What
We
up?
couldn't be any closer if we tried.
It's true. It's
Let's
true.
get ready to end our season premiere here. But before Justin gives his shout outs, do you have any shout outs you want to give, Big Goose?
Nah.
Nah. He's like, nah. He's like, you already said everything.
No, shout out to the real chief, Jay Uso.
Yo, ain't that the truth, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, GM, give the people the go home cue one time.
Well, everyone, just make sure to follow all of us. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at JP_Mirabueno. Follow our boy DJ at Hustletown Season SZN on Twitter as well. Make sure to follow the podcast on Twitter at Summit SOM Podken, and then Instagram
got
at
it.
Summit State of Mind. Oh, no, sorry, wait, Summit.
Yeah, you got it.
State of Mind _ pod.
POD, there you go.
Apologies.
It still hasn't got
POD.
it lined up. Like you.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you. I'm
I'm
saying
not-
we haven't lined up our accounts.
It's been a while since we've done this, so I'm feeling a little fresh, a little
He's
green.
in preseason. He's in preseason.
I'm in
mode.
preseason mode. I'm in preseason mode, guys. And make sure to follow our group, our
Yep.
people, our brothers at Apollo NBA and at Apollo HOU. And just please, 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 guys, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube at Apollo HOU. Like, subscribe, all of our stuff, Summit State of Mind, whatever you see. All right, guys?
If it makes you feel like, I remember I did your job one time. That's hard. I ain't gonna lie. You do all those socials. That's hard. On one episode, I think it was me, Kenny, and Josh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I gave you the go home
Yeah, I
cue.
remember that. I
I was
remember that.
like-
Yeah.
I
you
mean,
did a great
I was
job.
like,
Thought you
follow
did great.
this, that, ad. I was like,
You
DJ.
kept looking at me to
You
make
good,
sure, and
bro.
I'm like, no,
Like,
no,
is
you're
it
good,
right?
you're
Yes,
good. I'm like,
okay,
you're good.
good.
Keep
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
keep going.
You did
Keep
good,
going. I
yeah.
wasn't gonna Vince. I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that. I was about to say it, but you're not gonna say it. Okay, you can also follow me on Twitter as well at Summit Commish. Thank you once again. Shouts to Big City Wings. Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint. They got the 2 for Tuesday. Be sure to go check them out. Find the nearest location nearest to you. They host our wrestling watch parties. They're hosting the Apollo Texans watch party tomorrow, but this episode is gonna appear after, so it's not gonna make any difference. But in the meantime, go be sure to check them out. We'd like to thank each and every one of y'all for making us your first listen once again for all Houston Rockets content. That's it for the season premiere. We're gonna get ready to go home here as our producer gives the go home cue. We're gonna end this episode. See, I'm in preseason mode too. As I end every episode with a Go Summit, Go Apollo, and hey, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Houston Rockets basketball is back. Big Goose, do the thing.
Yeet.
Yay.
No yeet.
No yeet.
I miss you, Jimmy.
Come back, man.